Hey, what's up you guys? It's Rawkuss. I just basically wanted to show you guys around the Oasis map. All three of them actually, because this is competitive. It's just me and you solo. We're gonna run through them, kind of point out things that I noticed since it's brand new. I think it'd be a great idea to do these together. So this is the first point here. I don't think it's always the first point actually. I think this one's different. But here we have the map which has a little T. The little T thing right here. It's shaped in a T. If you're on top, you can see it. This map is pretty cool. It's really congested, in my opinion. Everything is super close together. Like, there's our spawn, there's their spawn, and then you have the whole point right here, and then this is all worthless. It just has a little health pack in it. And it's really small, actually. It's a tiny map, probably one of the smaller ones that they've ever made. I'm gonna go up here on this T real quick, kind of show you guys what's up here. It's because it's a pretty cool vantage point. It provides great cover for the point here, and it also lets you shoot down onto the point, maybe if you have control of it. And then one thing I want to point out that I didn't notice at first was this little room right here. I didn't notice it was always there, and honestly it doesn't even seem like that great of a spot because of how easy you are to see from here. But yeah, it's there, and you can get up. I think you can get up here with Lucio. If you're good enough. If you're good enough, you can get up there as Lucio. I'm just not that good as him particularly. Yeah, because of his curve. But you can get up there as Lucio. Pharah, Junkrat, Genji, Hanzo. Shoot down onto the point or at their spawn if they're coming, I guess. Honestly, in my opinion, it's my least favorite out of all three of the maps because of how small it is, and I have no idea where anyone ever stands. You know, you're either on the point or you're right next to the point coming out of spawn, and it's just a fuckfest of like people shooting at each other. It's not cool at all. So I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next map. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for this to end. Welcome back, you guys. So here's the second point. Before the game started, I just wanted to point out that these robots, super cool. I have no idea what they're doing, scanning this little black liquid orb or anything, but they are super cool. It's in, I think, the next map as well, which has little butlers too, but they just kind of float around the map and scan stuff, and it's super cool. Okay, this one's probably my favorite map. It reminds me a lot of Lijiang Tower because of this little thing right here where you can look over the point. Kind of reminds me of that. It has the health pack in the back just like on Lijiang Tower with a little drop at the end. It's pretty cool because it has this thing right here, this little circle, where you can go under the point, and under here leads up to here or back to either of the spawns, which I thought was super duper cool because it also has that little health pack down there. And that fell. Okay, great. I guess I might as well just show you guys. It leads back to either spawn here. You can just, there's a spawn, there's a little tunnel you went through. Or you can just walk up to the point. It has a pretty cool design to it. Like a Reinhardt would be great right here. I always think people die when they fall down here, but it takes me a minute every single time to realize that they don't. This room's pretty cool. I think it'd be really nice for trying to take back the point after the enemies had it for a while, just because of how much protection it grants. Like, there's so much cover here for taking the point. Like, really, you don't even need a Reinhardt to get through here. Maybe just a Zarya shield, and bam, you're back onto the point with so much cover for your back line. Another interesting thing I wanted to point out was this right here. This controls the map. This area right here controls just the entire map. A soldier should always be up here. Soldier 76 always either up here or back there in the back line, just tearing people apart. He's so good up there. Pharah, great up here. You can knock people off the edges if they come trying to stop you. Just nuke people on the point. It's so nice. It's Pharah too, if you know how to play her well. Another thing, people aren't using it because they don't see it. You can climb up onto this little ledge here as any character and shoot down at their spawn. People don't really know it exists yet, so make sure and take advantage of this little ledge right here because you can drop back down for cover if you need to. I think I'm just going to go ahead and wait for this round to end, and I'll see you guys in the next map. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the maps. Honestly, in my opinion, this one's the most interesting, the most different, the most unique. First I wanted to point out the spawns. Super cool. You can climb up to every single floor in here. It's a hotel. It doesn't really have anything in the floors. It's just cool that you can do it kind of like in that one map with the arcade. It's the most interesting because it's very two-dimensional. And when I say that, what I mean is Overwatch has a whole bunch of maps, and on pretty much every single map, you can move up and down a lot. For example, you can go from here to up there. That's three-dimensional. You can go from here to up there. That's three-dimensional. But other than that, it's all basically pretty flat. The map, the way it's made, it's like 3 rings, really. You fight in the rings. Here's the outer ring, you see it's a big circle. Here's the inner ring, another big circle. And then you have the point, which is another big circle. Even the point is a circle, which normally they're squares. And then if you wanted to go as far as saying another ring right in here, it would be 4 circles. And you basically just play around the ring rather than playing up and down. There's no nook and crannies to get up on like they have in Temple of Anubis. It's basically all just ground fighting except for this little jump pad here, which also, by the way, jump pad, super cool idea. Great job on that one. Love the jump pad. I don't really use it that often because I've noticed that if you're up here, then you're super easy to see. This is all the cover you get right here and right here. And it's really nothing, especially if they have a Pharah. You have absolutely no cover against those things unless you drop back down. So I really don't even use this that much. You'd have to already be ahead and in control of the point to take advantage of this spot right here. But it's pretty cool because you can jump down into their spawn, or if you're on like a soldier, you can jump around this corner here. I'll show you. I'll show you real quick. You can jump around this corner here. Like this, and you're in their spawn area. Like you can basically see their entire spawn from there, which is another thing. All of these maps are all really small comparative to all the other maps that they've made, but it's not bad. The cars, I've noticed, pretty useless. Like you'd think people use them a lot to kill people. It doesn't really happen. This whole outer ring part right here is pretty useless, I've noticed. This provides great cover and you can hop up on there, so that's great for like a soldier. But this round's drawn to an end. That's basically all I had to say, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here. I know it's just a quick review, and soon I'll have out some like gameplay, competitive gameplay of me in the map so that you guys can actually see how the map is played. But for that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be coming out tomorrow.